One of the most exciting activities at HCC this semester was the model airplane competition conducted in the design classes.
The competition was a new thing that they've added to our design, computer-aided design program. And basically what it is to get the students involved in the manufacturing aspect, or in our case, more accurately, would be prototyping. But the balsa flyer was something very practical, something tried and true. Parts were cheap to get from the hobby shops, and a lot of trial and error could be done, which was part of the integral part of the whole process. And we were able to see some results from flying.
I want the student to be able to know what the real world looks like. I do not want them just to be able to do some drawings, but to see how that drawing is going to go. We've been able to build a small fabrication laboratory. We have great machines there. So now we have the ability to do it. It is computer-aided design and computer-aided manufacturing. So we do the design in the classroom, and then we do the manufacturing in the fabrication laboratory. When they put that drawing on the screen, they've been able to visualize how that object is going to function in the real world. And then upon that, they kept, changing it a little bit. They kept tweaking it back and forth until they got the whole pictures in their head, how it's going to looks like. So after they finished it, they went and they built it.
The laser cutter was chosen because of its ability to, it is the fastest production method that we have, and we had quite a few students, so we factored that in.
The students had a lot to consider when designing their planes.
There was a research into a little bit of aerodynamics, and you could see they were talking about where to place the center of gravity, center of mass, and they were throwing out terms like that. And then there were students that just went with a hunch, and some were amazingly good in some categories, but some were also disastrous.
Originally, the idea I had was to just have a lightweight plane and a design that would, try to cut through the air. And I also wanted a good wingspan.
It has a solid construction in the front of it, and it transitions to a thinner tail in the rear. The single wing slides through multiple pieces of material, which makes it very straight and rigid.
You can design something on paper, and even on the computer you can test it, but until you actually put it together and use it in real-world conditions, you don't see how the wind affects it, or whether the weight is balanced properly on the plane. So really, really important to start early and plan ahead.
It's just like anyone writing a research paper. You would write a rough draft and then revise it and refine it and make it better.
I learned that it's a whole bunch of trial and error. You have to go back and design it. I made my planes about 5 times a piece.
You just have fun with it, because at the end of the day, it's a plane. You're getting to go outside and throw it and just see what you put the time and effort into actually come to fruition and work.
You don't see this happening anywhere else except here. We go beyond. We try to do some smart design. These kind of things, it make a difference when they go in front of the employer and they do the interview.
If you're interested, just drop on by.
The best thing is they come down here and they make an appointment with me, and then I'll talk to them about it. I'll even take them a tour here in the place, show them what we do, take them to the classroom.
You can also visit hccs.edu. For HCC Beat, I'm Chris Barcus.